feel like this light is looking somehow today. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Scar, good evening. Hi, Scar, how are you? Good evening, thank you for joining. What's your favorite color? Good evening, what's my favorite color? It used to be, when I was younger, it used to be pink. But now, I like wine. I like wine now. I'm growing. You know, when you're younger, as a girl, you like pink. But as you grow, yeah, you know it's a girly color, so you need to have something unique that you like. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining. Where are you watching from? Good to know you. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you on my live. I really appreciate you. Where are you watching from? My sister, thank you so much. Journey of my life, I really appreciate you. How are you? Of course, I've seen you in almost 3 or 4 lives today. Thank you for your consistency, your time, and your efforts. You are a genius. Thank you so much for running my playlist. I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sky, you're in New York. Good to know. Good to hear from you. I hope that you like my channel subsequently, so I advise that you subscribe to my channel. Here on this channel, I talk about faith, family, and relationships, and I believe that there's something for you in one of all these or even all of these, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Hi, Fadessa. Good evening. How are you? I enjoyed your live today, even though I think my network was misbehaving at some point, so I had to leave. And the crux of the live that I was waiting to see, I saw just a glimpse of it because the network was hanging. But congratulations to Naz. Congratulations to Naz. Hi, Sandra. Good evening. Welcome, Gloria Cole. How are you? Thank you for joining. Please like the live as you are joining. Sandra, you thought you would be first. How are you? Sorry, I didn't keep to time. I was preparing myself and then I just couldn't meet up with 6 o'clock. Most of the time, it's difficult to meet up with 6 most of the time because I have to put 1 or 2 things together. But I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Journey of my life. Adessa is saying hi. Gloria, she's saying hi also. Sandra, welcome. I hope all of you here are connected to each other. Please, let's connect with one another. Hi, Bossede. Good evening. Scar has asked me a question. As in, Scar just came. Hey, what's your favorite color? Because I think I wrote on the topic today. I really didn't have a topic today. I thought since it's a weekend, maybe we should just chat more. And then every time I come here, even when I have a topic, people come with various topics. So I just thought, let's allow it today. And at the time I was going to put the topic, I just said, let's ask and answer questions. And Scar asked me a question already of my favorite color. And I've answered. So you can ask whatever question you want, whether about me or yourself or life, general. Let's go. I have able hands that can help me answer anyone that I will not be able to answer. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Daddy. Good evening. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining. Please, let's connect. Everyone on Blue Jacket is a YouTuber. So please, if you have not connected with anyone on Blue Jacket, please connect with them. I have Bossede here. She's a growing YouTuber also. Please, guys, let's support her. And I will advise, Bossede, I will advise you, everyone on Blue here, if there's anyone you are not connected with, please connect with them. So because the idea now is we don't want people to be getting subscription and YouTube is yanking this subscription away. So what I tend to be doing now on my own channel is to advise everyone that is joining to connect with those on Blue Jacket. Why? Because those ones on Blue Jacket, they know how it is done. So connect with them. They will return to you when they think is right, so that you don't lose the subscriber and they also don't lose it. So connect with them. I can guarantee you that they'll return to you. So that's the idea. I think that's better, so that it's done the right way. Thank you so much. Welcome, Mommy. Thank you for joining. How are you today? So I said today is the day to ask and answer questions on every and any topic that you want us to discuss about. It's a weekend. How was your weekend? Scar, are you still here? Scar was the first person on my live today. Are you still here, Scar? This car looks the picture looks like a very young, beautiful, fair lady. I don't know if it's a girl. But Scar, how are you? Are you still here? I'm not sure of that. But if you are here, let me know. Thank you, Fadessa. Thank you. Thank you. So how is the weekend going? Who among us had a party to attend today? You know it's Saturday, and most times Saturdays are for parties, especially in Africa. You attend parties on Saturdays or decide to relax and just go on outing. Like somebody like Fadessa now had an outing, a hangout with her friends, and she took us along. People like us were at home throughout today, not doing anything, just resting. Yeah, so how was your day? How's your weekend going? Let's know. Hi, welcome. I'm taking out my husband for seafood though. I may do small live or videos. Are you serious? Journey of my life. That's nice. That's nice. That's a nice one. That's nice. Please take us along. Even if you don't, please do it in a short so that we can see too. Weekend was good. Nice. Fadessa. On my way home now. Eku Gbadun, you're the one enjoying this weekend though. As far as this weekend is concerned, you're enjoying it. Back to my bed. Yes, so if the weekend comes and you don't rest, you just realize that before you know it's the weekdays again and you have to start running back to work. So yes, it's good to have fun during the weekend, but find time to rest. Very important. Very important. Please, are you not coming on? MK, I'm live now. Who are you asking? DJ me. MK's Arena, thank you so much for joining. Should I ask you how are you? Again, just to be official. Oh, it's true. Monday is a public holiday. I remember now. Oh, that's why you're working up and down, Fadessa. Let me hear you complain on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, you're working from home, Abi. Looks like you are going to be enjoying yourself this weekend, and the first day of the week. MK, I had to prepare to come live. Like, I had to prepare. I've been lying down lazy today. Very lazy. So, thank you, MK. I assume you are also preparing for work. I'm waiting for your questions. Waking up and down, okay. Waking up and down, don't go out. Now so, okay, Fadessa, I agree with you. Oh, you went out today now? Of course, it's needed once in a while. Hanging out is needed. As no matter how introverted you are, once in a while you want to go out. Once in a while you want to step out to just enjoy the environment. I used to be in that kind of a place before. I like to enjoy my space. I'm very introverted too. I like indoors. I don't really like outings that much. But there was a time that I felt so lonely, and I knew that, okay, it's time you make friends. It's time you know somebody. So that this once in a while that you feel too lonely, you can have somebody to call and hang out with. And that was when I started making friends. So it's important to have your call or your clique once in a while. Very, very important. Hi, Evelyn. Good evening. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So, guys, I'm waiting for your questions. I'm waiting for your questions. I'm waiting for your questions. My weekend is going on well. I went out on evangelism in the morning. From there, I went to the salon now on my bed to relax in preparation for service tomorrow. Nice weekend, well spent. Just like everything in one. Nice. Enjoy your rest. Is it meant for everyone to marry on the earth? If not, why are... MK, you need to retire this thing well so that I'll be able to pin it. I get it, but some people might not understand it. I guess that you're trying to say, is it a must that everyone gets married? If not, why are you married? Please type it again, MK, so I can pin it. That's a good topic. Fadessa, I saw your braid, but so for me, I've been told I'm not very observant. I'm so sorry for this. I saw it, and it's not that I'm not trying to remember. Okay, other times you have been on wig. So I saw it. It's actually fine. It's beautiful. It's just that who don't fine, you're fine. So because your face didn't change from bad to good, or you're looking unkept and now you are kept, I really didn't observe. But it was nice. I remember now that I saw you on braid, and previous times it was on wig. It's very beautiful. Should I come so you take me where you made it so that I can make my own? MK, ask this your question again. Okay, is it meant for everyone to marry? If not, why are you married then? Okay, MK has asked us a question. As always, is it meant for everyone to marry? If not, why are you married? So MK is saying, is it I think you are saying, is it a must? Is it a must that everyone must be married? And if not, for those that are married, why are you married? Because they want to be married. So let's hear from everybody before I bring my opinion. Hello at Fadesa, I just watched your video titled, "You Think Love is Far Away from You?" Thank you, Sandra. That video is one of our videos that I watched first also. So beautiful. I connected with you already. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you so much, Sandra. I'm going to salon today to color and cut my hair. This journey of my life, you like Shakara, I've observed. But it's good, you look good. She says, leave me. Oh, sorry, Fadesa. Sorry. Please come with your ideas. Okay, please, guys, let's answer MK's question. Is it a must everybody gets married? And if it's not a must, why are you married? Okay, Sandra, Fadesa said she will connect back with you. Okay, thank you, MK. MK is saying everyone should double tap on their screen to like this live. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so maybe I should start since people are not talking yet about it. So there's something I always tell people. I always say that not everybody would get married. The way people take marriage, they make it look like once you are not married, you can't make heaven. Or if you are not married, you are not a normal human being. Not really. Marriage is a very good institution. It's an organized one by God. It's we human beings that are unorganizing it or making it look like something that is very difficult. But the idea was for beauty. The idea of God was to make marriage demonstrate his love for the church. So when you see a marriage that's working, that's the closest to how much God loves us. Yeah. So, but not everybody will get married. Why? I met a lady one time and she was saying, this lady is a tomboy, she's a tomboy. But she was saying one time that she doesn't want to get married, and people around me were shouting at her, like, why would you say so? Why won't you get married? What do you mean? And I'm like, I don't understand. Somebody is saying she doesn't want to get married. You are telling her, why would she say so? Is it not a thing of choice? When God instituted marriage, it didn't say everybody must get married. It didn't say if you don't get married, the gates of heaven will be closed to you. No. So I think it's a good design from God, but it's still optional, as every other thing in your life is optional. Is your choice. So yeah, people that get married should get married with an understanding of why they are getting married. What's the purpose of your marriage? There should be a purpose, there should be a reason. Don't get married because every other person is getting married. That would be a very big mistake. You should have a reason why. And if you see somebody that doesn't want to get married, appreciate them for the choice they have made. For me, it's not an easy choice to say you don't want to get married. So when you make it, I know that you have a reason why you are saying that. And yeah, so thank you so much, Sandra. Okay. Marriage may not necessarily be for everyone, but if it is for you, you will know and you will want to get married. Yes, you have the desire. Thank you, Gloria. You have the desire to want to marry if it is for you. As long as you have that desire, you want to marry. There's some people that don't have the desire at all. That's where the word celibate comes from. They want to remain celibate. They don't, like Paul, they don't want to get married. They just want to serve God. They don't want anything to distract them. We have very few people like that, and they are not wizards. They are not strange. That is just their own feeling. That's what they just want to do. Yeah. It is not compulsory to be married, but I decided to marry because I grew up knowing that marriage is God's idea. Okay. Thank you so much for that. No, it's not a must for everyone to get married. Marriage is a personal choice that depends on individual values, cultural or religious beliefs, life goals, and circumstances. Thank you so much for this. Some people may prioritize other aspects of life, yes, such as career, personal growth, or independence, while others may choose partnership outside of traditional marriage. Vanessa, how do you mean by partnership outside of traditional marriage? I'd like to understand that. Ultimately, what's most important is that individuals make decisions that align with their own happiness and well-being rather than societal expectations. Shikena. She said what most important, okay. Okay, make a decision that is in line with you, not because you are doing it for the society or because of what people say. Make decisions for yourself and for your well-being, not because people say this, you now do it. Do it because you want it. Very, very important. Okay, it says Matthew 19:12, not everybody is gifted to marry. Okay, I want to check what that part says. So there are people that are gifted to and not to. Very powerful. So it is a gifting that you have on the inside. What it means that there's a desire from the inside to want to marry. And if you have that desire, you're shutting down the desire to now say, I'm shutting the desire, I must not marry. When you have the desire, something is wrong. I think so. So just know what it is. Like, hello, ma'am. Good to see you. Hi. Good evening. Is this Madam Kemi? Hey, this will be a glorious entrance. Thank you so much for joining. If you are the one, I really appreciate you. How are you doing, ma? Good to see you here. Marriage is not for everyone. Some people can't be committed, and there are people that can't live in this space, the same space with their partner for too long. Sounds weird, but it happens. This kind of people have not worked on their what? On their tolerance culture or what? Why can't they stay? Okay. So just note, if you cannot stay with somebody for long, one thing that lady told me, she was like, that she knows that if she gets married, she's going to divorce soon. So she just doesn't want to stress anybody's son. And I appreciated the fact that she knows what she wants and she's going for it. She's not pressured to say that because everyone expects me to be married, I will marry irrespective. No, know what works for you and do it. Thank you so much for that. I'm married because I realized it is meant for me, and also because love happened to me. Yeah, so far so good. I have no regrets getting married. Thank you so much, Gloria. Nice. I'm preparing to work though, but really listening, learning a lot. Thank you, MK. Yes, and it is not a sin to not get married. Important. It's not a sin. That you are not married doesn't make you a sinner. In fact, it's going to even help you serve God better. I promise you. You serve God better if you devote your sin. So sometimes some people are single, but they are not serving God better because they are giving the time to something else. But it can help you do better, like in every other area. So if you think you don't want to get married, just maximize the time that you have to do something correctly and well. Please, you need to marry to get kids for God's church. To get kids for God's church. How, MK? Whether you get married or not, other people will get kids for God's church. So I don't understand. Thank you so much, Madam Kemi. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Stacy Baby's Food Kitchen. Hey everyone, I'm here. Welcome, Stacy. Thank you for joining. Please help like the live by double clicking on your screen. Thank you. Please, we are 8 watching. I'm just 2 likes. Please, let's click on the 3 dots to give you like. Okay, I'm seeing 13 likes actually. I'm seeing 13 likes here. I hope it's not network issue. If you don't marry, it's a sin because God knew it was. That's why He said Adam and Eve. No, MK. MK. Have you heard about eunuchs before? So yes, God says Adam and Eve because He wanted to birth more men. Yes, does not mean that as you birth them all this one. I mean, a lot already. So you don't need just that 1 or 2 people or few people that will not get married to now multiply the earth. Not really. I don't think God will be angry with you because I understand that there are some people that are eunuchs. They are made eunuchs. Some people decided to be eunuchs. Some people were made eunuchs by kings. So um, I don't think God is angry with you if you don't get married. Because think of it, Paul wasn't married. Was God angry with him? No. Jesus wasn't married. MK. Stacy, welcome on board. Okay, yes. Thank you, MK. Hi, Chumisa. Good to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Please, while we are conversing, don't forget to connect with each other. Very important to connect with everyone. Everyone on Blue Jacket, you can connect with them and they'll revert to you so that we do it the right way. So let's connect with those on Blue Jacket because they know how to make your subscription not to be yanked off by YouTube. MK, if we don't marry to give birth, how will God's church grow? MK, a lot of people are marrying and want to get married already. So we have enough people to marry to give God's church people. You get? It's not the one or two people that don't marry that will now reduce people from, no, not really. MK, in the Catholic faith, priests don't get married and they are serving God so well. I don't think it's a sin if you are not married. Yes, it's not a sin if you are not married. Just be sure that you are not there under pressure, that you now say you don't want to get married, but you are looking at one lady lustfully, or you are in the front of everybody. It's a facade. You are claiming to be unmarried and loving God and serving God, but behind closed doors you are doing evil. No, don't do that. Just be sure that that's where you want to be and stay there. You know what? Last, I think God's most important priority for us is that we serve Him. That's all. But whether you marry or you don't marry, or you go to school or you don't go to school, all those things they are secondary to God. Just do God's will and your life is complete. So marriage is, in fact, if you now marry and marry wrong, you cannot even miss it. So it's very important to be sure what you are doing and why you are doing what you are doing. Thank you, Gloria. Okay. It's not a sin to be married, neither is it a sin not to be married. Yes. Jesus married. Read your Bible well. MK, who did he marry? This MK. MK, I hope you are not saying that. I hope you are not coming from the angle of Jesus being the bride, being married to the bride, be the bride. Hope that's what you are saying. We are talking about literal marriage between humans. Can I have a blue jacket, Louissa? Yes, please. Chumisa. You can. Done, Chumisa. Thank you. Yes, it's abnormal. MK, what's abnormal? Please give Chumisa. Okay, I'm giving her. Thank you. Frivolities. Fadessa, what's frivolities? MK, please, it's not correct that Jesus got married. There is no scripture to support your assertion. MK, give us the scripture if you have. That he got married. Not really. Thank you, Chumisa. You're welcome. Please, guys, let's connect with each other. If you are not connected with anyone on the blue jacket, you are wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. So, I think my submission is that marriage is good, but not compulsory for everyone. It's not compulsory at all. It's not compulsory. I want to see, let me see if I can read that place that you quoted for us. But what communicates that somebody wants to get married and they are not getting who to marry them? What do you think about that? Because sometimes some people don't want to, yes, they're fine, but some people really want to, they desire it and they don't get to get married even till they now die. Why does that happen? Okay, in fact, the scripture my dad dropped is the scripture that I was going to read to us before. Wow, that's nice. It says, for there are some eunuchs which were so born from their mother's womb. Some people were born eunuchs from their mother's womb, and there are some eunuchs which were made eunuchs by men. So some were born that way, some were made by men. All those times when kings would just get some people and then castrate them so they can't um have sex and give birth to children, or even have the desire to marry. Of course, if you can't have sex, you will not marry. Okay, so they were made by men, and there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake. He that is able to receive it, let him receive it. So is that you were born a eunuch, or men, maybe kings, some people makes people eunuchs. I don't know if they still do that now, maybe in some ancient places that have not got civilization. And then some people decide by themselves that they want to be eunuchs because they want to serve God. So it says, he that is able to receive it, let him receive it. So you see 3 categories of people here already. 3 categories of people, and these 3 categories are not married. Yeah, so I want to check the dictionary book. I know somebody might be asking who is a eunuch, or what is eunuch? Yeah. Hi Cynthia, good evening. Thank you so much for joining. How are you today? Of course, I've seen you in some other lives today. Thank you for your commitment and consistency. Welcome. How will the society even accept you if you are not married? Depression will kill you. Are you serious? Why, MK? You think so? The best society. So number one, society itself doesn't have a say, or should not have that much say in a person's life to depression. But I think you are talking of in the case that the person wants to get married. A person that doesn't want to get married now is not bothered at what you are saying, because they know what they want, they know why they want what they want, and they are fine. So it's for those that are seeking society's validation that might be angry or worried. But as long as you want it and you maybe position for it, do what the right things needed, you get married. But if not, and in the case that you even want to get married and you are not married yet, I don't think you should allow society to. That's why it's important that everybody knows themselves and have their self-worth, and don't define your self-worth by what society says. In fact, very, very important. Don't define your worth by, because society will always have something to say, does not make their opinion right. Stacy Baby Food Kitchen, please connect with Sandra. She's going to revert to you. Connect with her. She will revert. Just ensure that you watch a video of hers and drop a comment there. She will revert. Just tell her they are from here. So society, no, depression. So if you're even going to marry because, hi Vera, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. How are you today? There's a question pinned down here, so you can give your answer or your opinions. Yeah, so MK, everyone is supposed to be unique, and it is not right for people to tailor their lives to what society demands or not. Yes, very true. People are unique, and that's why sometimes when I'm asked a question or I'm talking to somebody and we seem to have different opinion, I really don't feel bad a lot of times. You know why? Because I now know that everybody says this thing doesn't make it right. And I'm already giving you a clue to. There's a video I want to do next now. The crux of that video is from the angle of, don't allow what is viral or what everyone says be the reason why you think it is true. No. The fact that it's viral or is popular or is a general knowledge does not make it the right thing most of the time. But I feel like because maybe this internet generation, everybody's online, so when you see something once, twice, 3 times or 4 times, you intend to now think that thing is correct, irrespective of what you have known to be correct. And most times they don't explain why these things are correct, because they just do it, and because they're in the face. That's why I open my YouTube channel, really, to debunk some lies or some funny wrong notions that people have, and other people are beginning to believe it. No, some things are just wrong. Do you get? So social media has made it worse for people to even make decisions outside it now, because you see a lot of things and they make it look right, and that somebody says something with confidence doesn't make it right. The fact I'm going to say what I'm saying now, saying it confidently, if it's not right, it's not right. So that's why you should know where you get your information from. You should check every information you get, even when it is in the church and they preach something to you. If it's not in the Bible, don't believe it. The pastor is a human being. Hi Chirem, good evening. How are you, beauty queen? You have gone to beautify yourself. Now you are here saying hi. How are you? Hope you are doing well. Hope you have gotten home and you are relaxed enough. Thank you so much for joining. Chirem is saying hi everyone. I have Trey here. Trey. Good to see you. I think Trey is from Chirem's live. I met you, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. How are you? I appreciate your joining. Thank you so much. Please help me like this live if you haven't. Just double tap on your screen to like. So guys, that everybody thinks something is right does not make it right. If you have a reason to believe that it's not right, check it and be sure. Because don't forget that the wide way is not the right way, right? Actually, it's not. Sandra, I've told her to connect with you, because if you connect with her now, when she has already connected, at the same time, she might lose the sub. So I told her to connect with you because you have a blue jacket. Then you will know when to revert so that she doesn't lose that subscription. Very important. Chidemi brought Trey here. Thank you so much for joining. So there's a question down below. I want to read some comments here. Marriage is beautiful, and just like every other thing in life, there are times and seasons for different things. If it happens for you, great. If it doesn't, great still. Thank you so much, Vera, for that. It's beautiful, and like every other thing in life, there are times and seasons for different things. If it happens to you or for you, great. If it doesn't, great still. And I think that if you want it to happen to you and it has not happened, it has not just happened yet, it will still happen. If you desire it, you get it. It's all archaic belief at MK. Societal pressure should be the least of your worry. I live for myself, my life, my scripts, and term bout depression. There's jollof rice. Oh God, Sandra. So jollof rice eases whatever stress that really, like, please, let's just try and not allow people define. Those people that are defining, if you go to their inner space, some of them are not happy. Was it in Fadesa's life? We were talking about that thing today, and women empowering women or something like that. And somebody was saying there that, I think we were always talking about how women should be try and be independent, to do things for themselves once in a while. And a particular guy there said something that sometimes women deceive themselves or something. Was trying to say that if you have a man that will take care of you, that is the crux of it or something. So I was telling him, I said that a woman wants to work and earn for herself does not mean she will not submit. So he was trying to say that yes, that he agrees with me, but just that some women mislead other people. And I believe him, because sometimes some ladies that have looked for love, they didn't see love, or they've been maybe abused in relationships or met the wrong people, and they now feel like they want to relax. They now come online to make it look like every man there is a wizard, and make it look like for you to be a woman, they now call it feminism, because that feminism is actually not a bad topic. But some people that have carried it on their head are carrying it the wrong way. That you want to be a woman, that you want to be independent, that you want to do things for yourself, does not mean you don't need them. Stop deceiving yourself that you don't need a man. You do need a man if you think you want to get married. You are not a celibate, and you have wanted love before. You still want it. It's just that you are afraid that you will not meet the right person, or you are scared that you don't get what you want. So don't make other women now feel like they can't have love, or if you don't work for your money, men will not respect you. No. That you have your money does not now mean that you should now abuse every man or push everybody that you meet as a man. Not really. So Some women really take this thing personal and are misrepresenting what feminism actually means. I think so. So yes, Trey, I'd like to know your thoughts. MK darling, TM is saying hi. You are here, everybody can smile now. Yes, we are going to smile. Just make the best out of your life. Marriage is a beautiful part of life. There are other things that makes life beautiful as well. Very, very true. Very, very true. So marriage is just one part of life. There are other things that happens. Everyone should marry. That's what you think, Trey. Why do you think so? That everyone should marry? Trey, not everyone is supposed to be married. The Holy Scriptures alluded to this. At Trey, everyone should marry. Care. What if the right person isn't there? That's one. The right person will always be there. But what if the person doesn't even want to marry in the first place? So now say by force, so you must marry. On my way to work, but we'll listen when you come on live at Chini. Thank you so much, MK Arena. Have a beautiful time at work. I wish you can even be taking us to your work on live, but I understand the circumstances around your work. Thank you so much for joining. So everybody, Trey, I want to know why you think everyone should marry actually. Let me know your thoughts, because you might have a very valid reason why everyone should marry, but I don't think so. Some people just don't want it. They don't have the flair. They don't have feelings to catch anybody in. And also, another thing I think is this. If you, like we saw in the Bible now, some people are born eunuchs. Some people, men made them. Some people made themselves. So my question is, at what point did you make yourself? Because I don't think I want to believe in the people that have had plenty relationships or relationships. Maybe they are not just lucky with relationships, or they've had a rough time. They now come to now say they don't want to marry. I like the fact that you say you don't want to marry, but why? Do you get? This one now is not God that made you. You made yourself, but is it for a good reason? Is it because your reason is really valid? Is it because that you have not made a good person does not mean that you should now close your heart to it, even when you really want it? So I think that your reason for not going into it will determine if you are right to say what you have said or go on your decision or not. But as much as you don't want to, because I remember saying to that lady the other time that was saying she doesn't want to get married, when she gave her reason why, I'm like, until this lady heals, she might not be able to go into, and is allowed to heal. And that's another problem a lot of people go through, is that you have come out from a relationship, or you have seen a lot of things that make you think that you don't want to get married. But because everybody's getting married, you want to get married. No, until you work on that notion, until you correct yourself, until you heal, you don't want to go into another relationship and now start stressing somebody else. And that's something we said yesterday. So be sure that you are ready to go into it, because as much as you like your own mental health, the other person you are going in with too, try to care for them and know that their own mental health is also important. So don't now carry your baggage and go and start dealing with somebody else, an innocent person that did not do anything to you, or does not even have an idea where you are coming from. Do you get? So yeah, marriage is a beautiful thing, but don't now go in desperately. Don't now go in because everybody is going in there, or because of society. Society what? Society does not care about you as much as you should care for yourself. So don't allow society make you make wrong decisions, because when you now run out of that same marriage, society will not have anything to do for you. Thank you, Sandra. Don't worry, that's fine. That's fine. So yes, that's what I have to say. You think it's meant for everyone to marry? Okay, let's know why. Let's know why. One of those that think that they don't want to get married, are you saying they are wrong to have that thought? Because some people have said it and they know that they have said it. I want to check the meaning of eunuch. Some people have said that they don't want to get married. Do you say they are saying something wrong? I came to check the meaning of eunuch. Let me read it. It says a eunuch is a man who has been castrated, especially in the past, one employed to guard the women's living area in an Asian court. So because they were employed to guard women in that area, the king usually castrate them so that they don't tamper with the women or stuff like that. So this one self is even against their will. An ineffectual person is a eunuch. Wow. So these ones, they're even castrated. Even if they wanted to marry, they cannot, because they can't be effective in that marriage because they don't have the organ they require to marry. So yes, that's what a eunuch is. So, but we say some people are born eunuchs. Or we saw now that some people are born eunuchs, some people are made eunuchs. Some people make themselves eunuch. Can you explain that thing, Daddy? Sandra, I hope you know that the right person is not the right person. The right person is not the right person. Please help us explain better. Gloria, connect, please. Everyone connect. Boss, are you still here? Have you connected with everyone? Okay, I think you made a mistake. Okay. So Sandra was saying something about some people have not met the right person. If it's about right person, you will meet. If it's about right person, I don't think you should marry without meeting the right person. That person is not the perfect person. Okay. Ooh, this is deep. The right person is not the perfect person. What does that mean? That there is no perfect person. There's no perfect person. Yeah. So sometimes when people, I think you are coming from the angle of when people say, I'm waiting for the right person, I've not met the right person, it means that sometimes, not every time, they are looking for a perfect person. A cliche. I think marriage is a part of fulfilling God's purpose and will for mankind. He said, go into the world and multiply. And he also made mention of husbands and wives in the Bible. Children, I expect that this message you have a follow-up, right? So you think marriage is a part of fulfilling God's purpose? Yes. I even remember saying at the beginning that God made marriage, and his intention for making marriage was to make marriage be the closest thing to demonstrate his love for the church. So when you see the seemingly best marriage, I don't think anybody's marriage is even that close, because God's intention was to ensure that when you see a good and a working marriage, it's just a glimpse of what God's love is for the church, and that is also marriage is really a part of fulfilling God's purpose. But thank God you said a part, not the entirety. And does not mean that if it is not there, you still will not fulfill God's purpose. It's just an avenue to do it, to fulfill it. So yes, the bid to go and multiply is correct, but that multiply there is not only a command to give birth to children or children. The multiply there could also be to multiply in your resources a lot. Children is just a part of that multiplication, not only what it is. That's not the only thing included in that multiplication. Yeah, so therefore shall a man leave father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. Yes, but it's not for everybody. Trey, how far? Are you connected with everyone on Blue Jackets? Please help connect with them. Thank you, Trey. Trey says everyone should marry. Trey, are you married? I hope he's still here, Seth. Are you married, Trey? I'd like to know. I'd like to know if you're married. So, okay, so what are we saying? Yes, Chini, you need to marry. Okay, today MK and Chinyere are on the same page that everybody needs to marry. Everybody, who including the people that don't want to marry. Hey, I just saw somewhere in the Bible that talks about it too. Let me tell you people. Yes, marriage is it's a beautiful part of life, not a necessary one. True. See, that's Matthew 19 that was dropped before. The earlier part, it says, but Jesus said, not everyone is mature enough to live a married life. It requires a certain aptitude and grace. Hey, imagine if I was reading Message translation now. He said, this marriage thing that we're talking about now, not everybody is qualified in the first place. He said it requires a certain aptitude and grace. Marriage isn't for everyone. Okay, this message, I say, hey, only Message can explain this thing like this. So it's Message translation. It says some from birth seemingly never give marriage a thought. Others never get asked or accepted. Jesus. This thing is deep. Oh, do you know? It says some are never asked or accepted. So it means that marriage is not for everyone. Not because it's not supposed to be for everyone. Is that this life that we have come to, everybody cannot be the same. Like, everybody will not have everything. Just like it talks about how the poor will continue to exist. As long as this life is now, poor people cannot be eradicated. There must be poor people. Hi, James, good evening. What's Kibidi? So it's saying that some people never even get asked whether they want to marry them or not, which is not a good place to be. Please help like this live by double tapping on your screen. Thank you so much. Please then, why are we married? You see, we are married and saying it's not necessary. The fact that we don't have healthy ones doesn't mean you should not. No, that's what I'm saying, MK. For me now, I desire that everyone gets married. But will I now go and push marriage or push somebody that doesn't want to marry, push marriage on their throat? Not really. That's what I'm saying. It's also a choice thing. Hi, James. Good evening. Thank you so much. How are you? Good to have you here. Please, where are you watching from? And then we have a question down below. Please, let's know your thoughts. Hi. James is saying hi to everyone. Hi, James. Welcome. James Games. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Please, if you are on MK's side, that it is very necessary. MK, we agree that it's necessary, but is it a must? Not really. Why? Because some people don't want it, and then we are now seeing now. I just saw here now that some people even want it, but they never get asked, and some people get asked, they never accept. So, that's life for you. So you see that it's even a matter of choice here now. It's a matter of choice. And it says not everyone is mature enough to live a married life because it requires a certain aptitude and grace to be married. It's a grace, really. That's what I'm seeing here. But I'm not insisting that everyone must get married. But then again, what is the reason a person doesn't want to get married except on cases where a person is not attracted to anyone? Okay, so we saw before, Chinyere, that some people are born to not even have the desire at all to marry. People like Paul is an example. No desire, they're just born, they just want to be, they don't have anything special for the opposite sex. Everybody is the same as far as they are concerned. They see everybody the same way. They attend to life like, okay, I want to serve God, or I don't want to marry, this is all I want to do. So that's how these people are. It's not their fault. That is what they came with. They have that innate ability. to stay without marriage, and it's a gift for them. So you are multiplying to fulfill God's purpose, but yet saying it's not good. MK, we didn't say it's not good. We said that marriage is good, is a beautiful thing, is a fulfillment of God's purpose, but it's not everything entirely. No, marriage is just a part, and it is also a choice to decide. Don't forget that we said some days ago that this life we have come now, God gave us some things, but he still leaves us with the choice to do these things. Okay, MK, this fulfillment of God's purpose that you're talking about, that you're saying God did this, God did this. Now, is marriage as important as knowing God? Is it as important as serving God? Is it as important as multiplying to fulfill God's purpose that you are saying? So God's purpose is the paramount. But we have a lot of people that don't even know, they don't even acknowledge this God. They don't know him. They don't want to know anything about God. They are talking about marriage. So marriage is just a small part of God, of fulfilling God's purpose. The God himself, if it's not important to him, or if it's a do or die affair, he would have imposed that everybody in the earth serves him. Do you get? So that he didn't impose it, it means that he will love it for you, but still allow you make your choice. Do you understand? That's what I've been saying since. I don't even agree that it is necessary, right? You don't agree it is necessary. It's true, because when you say something is necessary, it means that everybody should have it. Necessary evil. James says it's the Rizla. Okay. And it is not only in marriage that we can fulfill the purpose of God. Yes, marriage is just an avenue or something that can enhance your fulfillment of purpose. A lot of people that are not married are still fulfilling God's purpose. They are fulfilling it. In fact, some people that are not married are even doing it more than people that are doing it. I was watching a YouTuber recently. That particular YouTuber comes on live a lot, like morning till night, or sometimes stays long. And I was telling myself, I'm like, I wish I got to where I am now on YouTube when I was not married. I would have devoted all my time to be doing live. Do you get? So that you're not even married gives you an edge to do a lot that you'd have wanted to do. The same way getting married will also make you do much more because of support and partnership. So it's just to be able to harness the good that every season gives to you, as long as you want to be there. So if you want to get married, look forward to it. It's a beautiful thing. But that you don't get married does not mean anything bad is going to happen to you or that. So yes, you are not qualified because you are not prepared yet. So later when I don't understand what you said, MK. You are not qualified because you are not prepared yet. So later when you fully prepared, then you go. Okay. She's saying that because where I read talks about how some people are not even mature enough to live married life. Yes, and I also believe that that's one of the reasons why some people that want it might not be getting it now. Some people, not everybody. So because I've seen some people that they want it, but they are doing their single life the wrong way, which will not allow anybody, like we saw here, maybe approach them also. So yes, there's a level of readiness that you can put to it that would thank you. There's a level of readiness that you can put to it that will make whoever it is that wants to come see you and meet you ready and thinks that this person is okay to go with it. So yes, I agree with you, MK. I think we should when fully prepared. We should when fully. Yes. People don't know that there's a level of preparedness you need for marriage also. People just want to, like when you hear some people say they don't want to read any book on marriage before they get married, they don't care about relationships, it's just business and work, especially men. I used to say to them that this school that you want to go to now, that you are reading 4 years, or this job, work you want to do, life you want to live, or business you want to start, that you think you want to read business books, you want to read a course for 4 years and do well, and you don't think that you want to read any book on relationship because you just think that you just know what to do in relationship. That's why they give people problem. So the same preparedness you need for other areas of life is the same preparedness you need for marriage also. Thank you, Chiamaka. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Welcome to the live. Please connect with everyone on Blue Jacket if you haven't, and they will connect back with you if you are a YouTuber. Yes, you are a YouTuber. I know you from MK's Live. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. There's a question down below. Is it meant for everyone to marry? And why are you married if you are married? Yes, that's the question. Please, we'd like to know what your thoughts are. MK says some are not married because of adultery. Yes, MK, I agree with you at the previous one that you said people should get prepared for marriage. Don't think that you want to enter. Marriage is for life. So if there's even anything you need to put preparation to, it's for marriage, because at the point you get married, you're supposed to stay married till you die. So you even stay longer in marriage than you stay in school or in business or in any other thing. So please prioritize preparing for marriage as much as you prepare for every other thing in your life. However, there is no punishment attached to the person that does not get married. So it is not a must, just that people are expected to get married. Some are not married because of adultery. MK, that's a deep one. This for Paul is a different level. What's Paul's level? Why is it different for Paul? Is Paul a special breed or a special human being? I think Paul was born a eunuch actually, because he did not even have the desire one day to get married. Some people are not married because of adultery. MK, is it adultery or fornication? You are going to say. MK, I agree with you, but I think yes, you are going to say fornication, because adultery can be committed only when you are married, or you commit it with a married person. I think that's what. Yes, fornication is what you do while single. Yes, thank you, Chiamaka. I agree with you. Marriage is not for everyone, because not everybody is ready to settle down. Yes, and as long as you are not ready, as we saw here, you are not matured enough. You don't have what it takes, and that's why a lot of people go in there. They are not ready. They don't have an idea, but just because everybody around them is getting married, they go in there and they now have issues. They are not giving the person in their problem. That's why another thing is that just pray that you don't get prepared and now meet an unprepared person. That's another problem, because when you now go there prepared and meet an unprepared person and marry them, the problem will haunt you. Marriage will only work when the two people want it to work and are doing what it takes. If one person is the one, even if you are the one, you'll be tired. At a point in my life, I was gunning to be in the military. I decided I was not going to marry because I felt I couldn't do military work and run a home simultaneously successfully. Wow. That's a deep one. But now, do you still have that thought? Now, do you still think that you can't marry? Okay, you know you can marry. That's the person that takes family seriously, because there are a lot of women that are in the military and are also married. It just means that you need to outsource your family life most of the time, even though the military is kind of a little fair to women sometimes. That is why we have many broken homes. Seriously, Chiamaka, a lot of broken homes, because people don't think that they can prepare for marriage. People don't think that they can marry. They just want to, and that they can prepare for marriage. They just want to go into marriage because everybody's going into it. They don't like this. Marriage is not beans. It's not rice and stew. It's not I go in and I just do as it is. We'll see how it goes. It's not dating. It's not courtship. So yes, it's important that you know what marriage is. Know why marriage was instituted in the first place. Know the purpose that your marriage you want to go into is to fulfill. Because now all of us were saying is God's will, is God's fulfillment. If you ask us now, what about fulfillment is your marriage, or what is your marriage fulfilling on the earth now? We might not really have. I'm asking myself also. So very importantly, it's not just to marry. That marriage should be for a purpose, and you should be doing it rightly. Because I also have another notion that marriage is one of the things that God instituted that everybody have accepted, even the unbelievers. Even the people that say there's no God, even the atheists, even the people that don't believe the God or there is God, they believe marriage. They are doing marriage now. So it is something that was orchestrated by God, accepted by many, but not done the way it should be done. Because believe me, the person that instituted it knows how he wants it to be done. Just like buying a phone and saying that you don't want to use it the way the manufacturer produced it to be used. It will not work if you are using, if you are handling I was going to say all those phones that cannot browse the way you are supposed to be handling an iPhone. The functions are different. So each product has the way it should be used to last longer, basically. So just know how it's to be done and do it that way, and you will get good results. Don't take the product and choose to do it your own way when you don't have an idea why that product was made, what it was made from, and why it was made that way. Very, very important. Marriage takes a lot of work, day in and day out. Yes, Chiamaka, are you married? Marriage takes a lot of work. Yeah, day in and out. Yes. Yes, and if you are not ready to do the work, there's no point going in there. There's no point. There's no point. And that's another reason why people just want to, yes, they were talking about divorce. That's another reason why people get into it and they see that this is not what I thought it was, this is not what I bargained for, and then they want to divorce. No good reason. These days, people divorce for the flimsiest reason. They don't want to work on their marriages at all. Just not because you love the person. You'll be loving the person every day of your life. Story. So yes, there's a work to be done, and do it well. That's why this place talks about how some people are not even qualified to marry in the first place. I was sure that whichever path I choose, marriage or military, I'll be extremely successful and fulfilled. So when you wanted to join the military and you told yourself that if you join the military, nobody will take care of your children, or you will not have time for your family, you were so convinced that even when you do go into the military and you don't marry, you will still be fulfilled. Very true. Very true. Fulfillment is not in marriage. No. You can be single and fulfilled. Wow, Chiamaka, nice to know. Married with 5 children. You for our seniors. People should be teaching us this life, this marriage thing that we're talking about, because you have experience. So whatever it is that you are doing now, prioritize it, do it well, knowing that if it's that thing you find fulfillment, be fulfilled in it. There's no point doing everything and fulfilled in nothing. No. Yes, marriage is a lot of work for those who want to fulfill God's purpose. Yes, because it's really hard work. It's really a lot of work to make it work, because you have to be intentional in it. You have to be selfless, because it's not just only about you. It's about you and your partner. And if it's even going to work, your partner's happiness should be your priority, and hopefully your own happiness is his priority. That way it's going to work well. But if you are thinking about yourself, it's going to be difficult for it to work. Very important. Very, very important. So yes, MK, thank you for this question. Thank you so much for this question. So marriage is a good thing. It's God's desire for you if you desire it. And somebody said something recently. She said God told her one time that she was really bothered. She had a relationship and the relationship failed, so she was heartbroken. And she said God told her something. She said, your marriage is more important to me than it is to you. That is somebody that understands that your marriage is for God's purpose also. It's not just to marry. No, there's something that God wants out of that your marriage. So God told her that your marriage is more important to me than it is to you. So I am even more interested in getting you married. But also don't forget that God wants to connect you well to the right person at the right time. Because if you are in a hurry and go and meet the wrong person, you not say, God, you saw me going into the wrong marriage. Not really. The question is, why are you married? Why am I married? Because I love the idea of marriage. I want to be married. I want my marriage to be a design or to be a footprint to show the world what God intends for the church. I want my marriage to be a model to this world. Like, a lot of marriages that are not working, my own will work, and people will see mine and want to get married. A lot of reasons for marriage. That's for me. So every other person can answer why they are married. Are you married because of children? No, not really, not really. And so I used to say that before my daughter or my child, whoever, my husband is first. So of course, without him there will be no you. So the marriage is for us. Yes, there will be children, but that's just an angle of it. You both are the first and most important in this equation. Very important. My own idea is that my marriage will be a model to the world. My marriage will be something that people will see and want to do marriage. So as people are showing bad marriages everywhere, I'm here committed to making my own work, that people will see my own too. I want to do marriage. Okay, if you want to connect with her, you just click on her name, then you see go to channel, you connect to her, or you can just write her name down. Later you go and the support is just to subscribe to her channel. She's a YouTuber, that's what it means. Chiamaka, let me give you a blue jacket. So, but it's important that you connect the right way. If you want to support somebody here, get their name down. When you go to their page, try and watch a video at least, comment, and then you now subscribe to them to encourage them. Thank you so much. Please connect with everyone that is on blue jacket. They are YouTubers, and the growth thing is not easy, but we'll get there. Yes, Gloria, thank you. You can be single and fulfilled. Very, very fulfilled. Very, very fulfilled. So you want to connect to somebody, please go to their YouTube page, watch one of their videos, like what you see, let them know your comments, and also subscribe to their channel to support them. Thank you so much. Then if you are a YouTuber connecting that way, let them also know that you like them to revert, so they will also go to your channel and do the same thing. In fact, another good way not to get your subscribers yanked is to not connect from here necessarily. Just get their names down so that YouTube is not connecting you to this live stream, because they now know people connect each other from here. So the algorithm sometimes can yank if you now follow immediately. So best bet is to get their names down and go and subscribe to them later just by searching for them. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting everyone here. Thank you. Yes. So does anybody else have a question? I think I don't want to stay too long on this live, because so that people that can come later to watch will not have something too long and too dragged to watch. They can stay and also watch it. If it's too long, they might not watch. So yes, thank you so much for liking. If you have not liked, even though I think everybody here should have liked, but if you have not, please like the live. Just double tap on your screen and you'd have liked it. Also, if you have any question, please, before we go, let's know what your question is. If you are not subscribed to me, you are wrong. You are wrong. Yes, please subscribe to me, because my channel is tailored to single, also married. So the niche there, we talk about faith, we talk about family, and we talk about relationships, very importantly. Yes. And so all these things we are discussing there, you learn better, you get more steps on how to do relationship. Like if you are single, how to do relationship the right way. If you have been having heartbreaks, how to not have another heartbreak. Yes. Yes. And if you are single, almost getting married, how to get into the marriage of your dream that you would enjoy. Not to marry, run and marry and run out of the marriage. No. That's not the design. That's not how it's supposed to be in the beginning. So how to meet a like-minded person that would want to work on the marriage as you also want to work on it. Very important. Yeah. So yeah, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so that when I post videos, you'll be the first to get notified. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for your interaction. If you have not connected with anyone here, please do connect with them. Like, share, and subscribe to their channel. Thank you so much. If no other question, I might go. MK, I don't know if you are still here. I hope that your question was answered and dealt with effectively. I hope that it was. Today that I came to answer questions, not a lot of people asked questions. But the day I have a topic already, people will now be asking different questions. It's okay. It's good. You guys always make the live an interesting one. Thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. So please say bye to me so I know I can leave. So I know you are fine with me leaving now. Say bye to me. Say bye to me. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. These people don't want to go. You guys don't want to go? Thank you so much, Chiamaka. Thank you. Chiamaka, I hope I've connected with you. Bye, Daddy. I hope I have. If not, maybe I'm not seeing your comments so that I can also connect with you also. Please, let me see your comments so that I can connect with you. Please, connect with me also. Thank you. Bye.